Well, pictures this morning that are now coming in as far as the meditation that the Prime Minister is undertaking at the Rock Memorial, the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. Pictures that are now coming in of him performing the puja, the aarti this morning as he is worshipping the sun. Him also at this severe and the strict penance that he seems to be undergoing as far as his meditation trip is concerned. Of course, what is being said as he is worshipping the Lord Sun, the first rays of the sun as he continues with his meditation. And of course, he is also undertaking a strict fasting regime. Let me go on again to Varshini, who's getting us those pictures right outside the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. Of course, it is right now inaccessible to the tourists there, but the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to there now stay for another day, almost 45 hours long, it is being said. That is the Ghor Tapasya, or the meditation that the Prime Minister currently is undertaking. Varshini, more pictures coming in. The Surya Namaskar pictures, the Prime Minister now bowing before the Lord Sun, the puja that he conducted this morning.
Well, yes, more pictures that we are getting to witness of what is happening inside the Vivekananda Rock Memorial since the Prime Minister entered it at around 6:30 p.m. last night. And right now we can see that the Prime Minister, who has now changed into a saffron robe, has gone into the spiritual path that he was going to begin once he entered the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. And we also see pictures of the Surya Namaskar. And looking at the Vivekananda Rock Memorial and the rock from the pictures that we are able to see now, the Prime Minister must have gone to the other side, the rear side of the Vivekananda Rock Memorial, from where the sunrise would have been exactly in front of him, and that is where he would have been doing the Surya Namaskar, because that is what a lot of people want when they come to Kanyakumari, because they get the direct sunlight, because since this is the southernmost tip of the country. And then also looking at the pictures from the other pictures that are coming out right now, we can see that right in front of the statue, the Prime Minister of Swami Vivekananda, the Prime Minister performing pujas, praying to Swami Vivekananda, and all of those visuals that we are able to witness. Therefore, this is all the things that the Prime Minister have been doing from the morning. Initially with Yogasana, and we all know that yoga has been a very important thing that the Prime Minister has been doing, and advising all the citizens of India to also follow it because of the health benefits. And so this
said as a private visit of the Prime Minister there. Of course, he's not meeting anyone. Nobody came in to welcome him. It's been said that this is a private visit of the Prime Minister, and of course, why he chose this iconic location for his spiritual visit, his journey there. Rahul Ishwar is with us right now. Rahul, good morning. We'll talk about the pictures there, but let me go back to our reporters on ground once again. Joining us right outside the Rock Memorial in Kanyakumari, Pinky भी हमारे साथ लगातार बनी हुई है. Pinky, सूर्य नमस्कार करते हुए प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की जो तस्वीरें आ रही है अंदर और बाहर दोनों की, उसके बारे में जरा बताएं.
जगह है जहां पर बंगाल की खाड़ी और साथ ही अरब सागर और हिंद महासागर, ये तीनों समुद्री सीमाएं जो मिलती है, बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह. और खासतौर पर यहाँ पर लोग पहुंचते हैं यहाँ का सनराइज और सनसेट देखने के लिए. और यही कारण है प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की जो तस्वीरें सामने आई है उसमें दिखाई दे रहा है कि किस तरह से प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जो है वो सूर्य की पूजा करते हुए, सूर्य को नमस्कार करते हुए यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहा है. हमारे पीछे जो ये आप देख रहे हैं, यही है वो स्मारक, यही है वो विवेकानंदा रॉक मेमोरियल, जहाँ पर इस वक्त प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जो है वो ध्यान लगाए हुए बैठे हैं. निराहार बताया जा रहा है और नींबू पानी केवल इस पूरे ध्यान के दौरान जो है वो ग्रहण करेंगे. तो इस तरह की खबरें जो है वो सामने आ रही है. साथ ही प्रधानमंत्री मोदी का विवेकानंदा को लेकर जो एक तरह से प्रेम है, या ये कहे कि जो इंस्पिरेशन है उनके लिए, वो हमने कई बार देखा है. हमने देखा था कि चेन्नई में जब उन्होंने भाषण दिया था रामकृष्ण परमहंस के जो 125वें एनिवर्सरी के दौरान, उन्होंने किस तरह से कहा था कि उनका जो गवर्नेंस है वो हमेशा विवेकानंदा के पथ पर चलना चाहेगा. अखंड भारत, एकजुट भारत जैसी तमाम बातों को जो प्रधानमंत्री मोदी लगातार करते दिखाई दिए हैं. और यही तस्वीरें जो है वो आज यहाँ पर इस ध्यान में लगाए प्रधानमंत्री मोदी शायद यही संदेश भी पूरे विश्व को देना चाहते हैं कि किस तरह से वे विवेकानंदा के पथ पर चलना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि वही जगह है जहां पर विवेकानंद ने भी यहाँ पर मेडिटेशन किया था. वहां से लेकर शिकागो के भाषण तक जिस तरह से स्वामी विवेकानंद ने जो एक चाप छोड़ी थी पूरे विश्व में, यही चाप जो है आज शायद प्रधानमंत्री मोदी भी यहाँ से एक संकेत देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तमिलनाडु से उनका प्रेम छिपा नहीं है और शायद यही कारण है कि उन्होंने इस बार मेडिटेशन के लिए कन्याकुमारी को चुना। पिछली बार हमने देखा था केदारनाथ की।
मैं सवाल एक बार राहुल ईश्वर से भी पूछ लेती हूँ। पिंकी, आप बने रही हमारे साथ। सो इज वाशनी continues to be with us. This iconic location, Rahul, why do you believe that has been chosen by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Because the elections are due tomorrow. His constituency would be voting. He could have taken out a massive road show in Varanasi, but he chose to fast. He chose to meditate.
First of all, Prime Minister has gone to this great place to meet Narendra Modi himself. In our language, Dhyan is me meeting myself, or we are exploring ourselves, going into ourselves. I hope Prime Minister comes out rejuvenated in a very good way. And Prime Minister has chosen this very important aspect called Vivekananda Rock Memorial because a young Bengali of the age 29 came to the southern tip of, at that time, Tamilagam or Kerala and Tamil Nadu combined, and he reimagined India in its great glory. This is the space where Swami Vivekananda, who was hardly 28 or 29, came and reimagined India, and then he later decided to go to the World Parliament of Religions in 1893 Chicago, and that rebranded India in a big way. Right now, all the yoga craze, the Vedanta, the Ayurveda, everything in the West started because of Vivekananda's Digvijaya that started in the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. 2,500 years back, it was the great Buddha. 1,200 years back, it was Shankaracharya, and right now, then Vivekananda happened, who reimagined India. So this is a space with great spiritual significance, and I hope such journey will re-energize PM and re-energize Bharat, that is India, in a very big way.
Right, but why choose this iconic location? Because you've been saying that one here meets themselves, and it is being called as a very private and a personal visit of the Prime Minister. Of course, we've seen post-elections, he has undertaken such spiritual journeys. What do you believe would be the significance of this one? Because this time around, Rahul, we've seen the opposition who seems to be quite miffed and not understanding as to why the Prime Minister has to do this.
I mean, please, I would request the opposition to be constructive and positive. Sri Rahul Gandhi can also go to Vivekananda Ashram or Belur Math in Bengal or Rajghat or Mahatma Gandhi Samadhi, such spiritual occasion. We had election times is always about bitter battles. But, after election, it's a time for coming together. Coming together of people, spirituality, healing, and PM Modi is rightly doing that, and we should be appreciating PM Modi for doing rather than playing negative politics about it. I hope this spirituality will heal India, rejuvenate India, irrespective of whosoever wins. It is about rejuvenating oneself and our nation.
What do you believe, Rahul, that Prime Minister Modi is now seeking for? I mean, you said that to be in touch with himself, but in that exclusive interview that we have with him, he's been calling that he is not working for himself. He is working for the 140 crore Janta, the people. So what do you believe that he is seeking for here?
I hope that should be the attitude of a leader. That should be the attitude of a person who is leading the nation. I hope he comes, gets rejuvenated, and re-energize India in a big way, being a great leader.
All right, Rahul, please to stay on with us. Multiple reactions also coming in. We also listen in how the BJP has been countering the opposition who believe that this is indirect campaigning by the Prime Minister, that he is violating the Model Code of Conduct. This is how the BJP has been responding.
कांग्रेस पार्टी और इंडिया अलायंस को आखिरकार हुआ क्या है? प्रधानमंत्री यदि कुछ बोले तो उनको समस्या। अब प्रधानमंत्री कन्याकुमारी जाकर विवेकानंद रॉक पर ध्यान करे, तपस्या करे, साधना करे, मौन रहे, तब भी उनको समस्या है। मतलब प्रधानमंत्री का मेडिटेशन और विपक्ष का ये संपूर्ण फ्रस्ट्रेशन, और किस प्रकार से फ्रस्ट्रेशन दिखाते हुए अब सनातन विरोध में जिन लोगों ने राम मंदिर का विरोध किया, राम मंदिर को बेकार बोला, राम मंदिर को लटकाने अटकाने भटकाने की साजिश रची, जिन्होंने कहा राम जी का अस्तित्व नहीं, हिंदू टेरर से लेकर सनातन बीमारी है, सनातन समाप्त होना चाहिए, अब वो लोग चाहते कि कोई हिंदू सनातनी ध्यान भी ना करे, तपस्या भी ना करे, साधना भी ना करे, मतलब ऐसा फतवा जारी कर देंगे और कहते हैं मॉडल कोड ऑफ कॉन्डक्ट का वायलेशन है। किस प्रावधान का? ना प्रधानमंत्री प्रचार कर रहे हैं, ना प्रसार कर रहे हैं, ना बोल रहे हैं, ना किसी को कुछ कह रहे हैं, ना राजनीतिक वक्तव्य दे रहे हैं, ना ये राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम है। पर हाँ, जब राहुल गांधी 26 अप्रैल को वायनाड का चुनाव लड़ रहे थे तो बगल के कर्नाटका में वो कैंपेन कर रहे थे, राजनीतिक बयान दे रहे थे, तब साइलेंट पीरियड पॉलिटिकली वायलेंट बन गया, तब विपक्ष ने कुछ नहीं बोला। अब उनको एमसीसी का वायलेशन नजर आता है, कह रहे हैं कि मीडिया वाले कवर ना करें। भाई आज हम सोशल मीडिया के जमाने में हैं, सबके पास स्मार्टफोन है, डेटा का कॉस्ट 90% कम हो चुका है और इसके चलते सभी के पास वीडियो बनाने की फैसिलिटी है तो कोई वीडियो बना देगा तो उस पर भी रोक लगा देंगे क्या आप? तो आज ये दिखाता है कि किस प्रकार से मोदी विरोध करते करते सनातन विरोध का एक नया परिचायक मिल रहा है कि कोई सनातनी हिंदू जाकर तपस्या भी ना करे। Congress.
Right. With those reactions, the counter coming in on part of the BJP suggesting that in no way it is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Everyone is free to undertake such spiritual journeys. And it has been done. It has been the norm, not just even by the political leaders of a party, but by the opposition itself. Varshni, because right now the pictures that have been coming in the Dhyan Avastha that we can look at Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how has Swami Vivekanand influenced Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
Well, if you see, Swami Vivekananda has been a very inspiring leader for a lot of people, inspiring guru, in fact. His teachings are something that a lot of people try to inculcate in their everyday life, and Swami Vivekananda's principles is all about being together, being human, and always standing for humanity. And Prime Minister, in fact, when he chose to come to Swami Vivekananda Rock Memorial, and one could only understand that the whole reason was when Vivekananda ji chose a place like Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of a country, after traveling across the country and coming down here, and he said that this is because he prayed for the unification of this country, for this country to be together. And if we look at Prime Minister in the past 2 months or so, throughout the elections, he's traveled throughout the country. He's conducted over 200 rallies in different parts of the country. He's traveled everywhere, and finally, very similar to Swami Vivekananda ji, he's also come down to the southernmost tip of the country, and he's also sitting down at the very same place where Swami Vivekananda sat down for meditation. And we can only understand, it is very obviously understood that Prime Minister also wants the similar thing, a unification of the country, what Swami Vivekananda wanted at this very place. So this is what is
by the ideas, the ideals, the teachings, the principles of Swami Vivekananda, Prime Minister Narendra Modi seems to be inculcating and following the same footsteps of Swami Vivekananda at this Rock Memorial, where inside pictures that are now coming in of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who could be seen draped in saffron robes and is in his Dhyan Avastha as he is praying before, and he is meditating and undertaking this severe, almost very strict fast of over 40 hours.